You would have never done to them what they did to you. And so why would you let them back in your energy? I'm all for reconciliation. I'm all for forgiveness, but you don't forget, okay? Welcome to another video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your messages, all the ways that you interact with me to let me know how my content is hitting for you. I truly appreciate it from the depths of my heart. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Cheyenne. I'm the face behind Soulful Soothe. And today's video is going to be a reading on the energy of this new moon in Cancer coming this Wednesday. Now, how this video is going to go, I'm going to start off talking about the astrology, what it means, how you may be feeling it. I'm going to go through some of the things that I've been channeling throughout the week. Then we'll pray and get into pulling some cards. I've got tarot and oracle and some playing cards here. Not sure which cards I'll use, but as always, the cards that I use will be linked in the description if they are available online. I am burning a candle today for protection. I had a really weird encounter doing a reading yesterday where someone else's energy that didn't mean well for the person that I was reading for, they want to pop up, and I've never experienced an unwanted presence in a reading before. So I was like, you know what, let me ante up the protection. So I've got a white candle lit here. This candle was hand poured. It's soy wax. It is available in the shop. The young woman who makes the candles in the shop, she's such a precious soul. I'm going to link her information in the description as well. But without further ado, so what is this new moon in Cancer business? So new moons are times to set intention. It's a time for you to dream big. It's a time for you to not think about limitations and just let your inner child say, I want, and just list all of the things. Now, because this is a new moon in Cancer, some of the themes that could be coming up for you individually, themes that are coming up as a collective, are probably emotional, and this could be in any area of life: work, play, business, career, finances, home, romantic relationships, all of the things. So emotions will definitely be high. I predict that this will probably feel like full moon energy, especially if you have Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, Pisces, Scorpio placements. You may be feeling this a little bit more intensely. It may, like I said, it may feel like a full moon only because the moon is the planet that rules, or luminary that rules, Cancer. And what happens when a planet is transiting through the zodiac that it rules, that means that the planet is then exalted. So all of those traits that we see during full moons, those sorts of themes can be coming up. So it just may be a little intense for a new moon. New moons are usually like very smooth sailing because it's a time where you're expected to be dreamy. It's a time where you have this like very safe container because you are allowed to just be in your own space and not very active in other people's business. Like this is a time to be minding your own business. This is a time for you to be tending to matters of the home specifically. Cancer is known for wanting to have stability, comfort, structure in the home environment. If the home environment is not to the liking of a Cancer, male, female, non-binary, whomever, Cancer is not gonna like that. And so Cancer energy calls for us to pay a little bit more attention to matters of the home and matters of the heart. I think that may be the title of this video: Matters of the Home and Matters of the Heart. Now, let's get into some of the things that I was channeling this entire week. I keep looking down because I have a little post-it note. I've been writing, the things that I've been getting downloads throughout the week. The first word that I kept hearing over and over and over again was accountability. I'm not really sure what that means, but I'm going to pull some cards to get some clarity on what the message that Spirit has for us today on accountability. I could talk about accountability in my own strength and power, but we're not here to do that. So moving right along, I kept seeing Six of Wands in my mind's eye, but also as I was shuffling throughout the week for myself and for others, Six of Wands just kept coming up. Fire. I feel like this is going to be a really nice moon to do some sort of fire magic, whether that is lighting a candle or fire gazing or just any form of fire magic. I feel like that would be very beneficial during this time, especially if you are a fire sign, or whatever you're trying to manifest. If the planet of that area in your life is ruled by fire, then I would suggest fire magic. So what do I mean by that? An example would be, okay, let's say you want to manifest more travel opportunities. And I personally associate travel opportunities or travel in general with the sign of Sagittarius, obviously, but the planet of Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius. So if your Jupiter placement is in Sagittarius, then fire magic could be very beneficial for you at this time. I'm also getting this sense of trailblazer energy. It feels like whatever you're manifesting or working on at this time, you could be the first in your family to do it, or the first in your friend group to hit a major milestone, or just the first in something. Just picking up on this trailblazer, I'm leading the pack, I'm going ahead, that type of energy. I have written down, talk about the journey of the wands. Now, Six of Wands, going back to that, Six of Wands is a card that speaks to publicity. It's a card that speaks to fame, fortune, being in the public's eye, being some sort of leader that people look up to, a role model, whatever the case may be. However, what we don't talk about often in tarot communities is the story that's associated with tarot. And so within each suit, there's a storyline that follows from the major arcana, the Fool's Journey, and then from the Ace all the way up to until the King. So if we look, I like to look one card behind and one card ahead. So Six of Wands. Before we have the Five of Wands. This is when you're experiencing some turmoil, some challenge, some resistance. I personally have been trying to record this video for the last, I want to say 20 minutes, and I just couldn't get into the swing of things. And I was feeling some resistance on the left side of my body. Like it was just very tight, and I was just feeling resistance and tension. So like I said, the energy of this new moon may feel a little bit like full moon energy for some people, especially if you are a water sign, or like I said, an Aries. I was intuitively picking up on Aries placements having some challenges with this new moon. So Five of Wands, you're having challenges, you're experiencing tension, you're experiencing resistance, you have this vision, other people don't see the vision that you have. They're telling you it's impossible. They're telling you you're going to be a failure. They're telling you that it's not going to work out. They're telling you all of these negative things associated with your vision. And then boom, you blow up, you do the damn thing, you get the results, you make the money, you get the girl, you get the guy, you get whatever it is that you've been telling people that you're going to get. You finally get it. They finally see it. Now everybody's watching, which leads to one card after. Seven of Wands. This is when it is impertinent for you to ante up on your protection, which is why I have a candle lit here for our protection during this time together. This is a time where you want to be very careful of who you're allowing in your home, who you're allowing in your inner circle, who you're kikiing with, who you're hanging out. It's always a great time to be mindful of those things specifically, but with this new moon and Cancer energy asking us to pay attention to matters of the mind, matters of the heart. I'm hearing matters of motive. Never heard that before, but paying attention to those things is very, very crucial at this time. I'm also sensing that this moon could bring about some healing energy when it comes to parental wounds, specifically the mother wound. Now, Cancer is the mother of the zodiac, and Cancer is a cardinal sign, meaning it's the leader of the water signs and the leader of the summer season. So we just had the summer solstice, which also not coincidentally, was the first day of Cancer season. So this is leading us into a new season, meaning that a new season, old season has passed, and we're looking ahead to the future. Summer is usually a time where people are showing more skin, they feel more carefree, they're wanting to hang out with people more, celebration. I'm seeing 3 of Cups in my mind's eye, those sorts of things. So I really feel like this moon is going to usher some healing when it comes to mother wounds, parental wounds, but specifically mother wounds. Okay. Cosmic Father, we thank you so much for this time that we get to share, this space that we get to share, for the energy that you are allowing to be channeled through me, your willing vessel, right now. I ask that you would lower my ego, lower my bias, lower anything personal to me that would get in the way of this reading. I ask that you would clear, cleanse, delete any entities, negative entities that are trying to attach themselves to this reading. I pray that the messages that the collective needs to hear will be spoken through me, shared through me today. We are willing, open, receptive to the messages that you are wanting to share with us today. With so much love in our hearts, gratitude on our lips, and clarity in our minds, we say thank you. All right. So, I just automatically went for the Moonology deck. I love this deck. I am a self-proclaimed moon slut for sure. All right, so the first 2 cards that we got out were New Moon in Gemini, communication is key, as well as the New Moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. Now, Gemini and Pisces are the least compatible signs. I would know, my mom's a Gemini. However, drawing on some of the similarities between Pisces and Gemini is the sense of duality. So Gemini rules the Lover's card in tarot. It's a card that speaks to choices. It's a card that speaks to duality. It's a card that speaks to choices, going left or going right, going ahead or staying right where you are. Even though Pisces and Gemini are the least compatible signs put together, if they sat down and talked it through, they actually would see that they have a lot more in common than they think, because a lot of people often look at Pisces and they're like, oh, they're so aloof, they have too many interests, they can never focus, they can never be still, they can never just hone in on one specific thing. They're constantly looking for some sort of fulfillment or they're constantly pursuing multiple things at the same time, because they are just these multifaceted beings that have multiple interests. Saying this as a Pisces my damn self. Gemini is often known for asking too many damn questions. Why? Because they're curious. They just want to know. They want to know just for the sake of knowing things, okay? And there's a lot to be seen between those two energies of constantly looking and doing and pursuing different interests because of the sheer fascination of it, as well as getting information for the sheer fascination of it. On the bottom of the deck, we have new moon eclipse, expects powerful change. Now, I am feeling like this is going to be a powerful new moon to set intentions for homeostasis in the home. Homeostasis meaning balance, order, structure. Cancer is not known to be the cleanest of the zodiac signs like Virgo, or the most orderly. However, they like to experience comfort when it comes to the home front. So I'm getting this sense of, if you are looking for peace and comfort and love and joy in your home, this is the time to be manifesting, petitioning, dreaming big, and asking spirit for those things. Now, I'm being drawn back to what I was saying that I was channeling earlier about accountability and the journey of that Wands energy. I feel like someone is on the brink of success. Like, it's not quite here yet in the 3D, but this is a time for you to practice in the 5D. A time for you to be tapping into that energy and really staying focused. That's what I'm getting. I'm sensing that there could be some challenge, some resistance. The flame right now is flickering back and forth, and to me, that signifies some change, some resistance, some clouded judgment, perhaps. Spirit, what messages do you have for us? I'm seeing orange. So it could be sacral chakra related that you need to focus on. I'm really getting this sense of like focusing on fire for this moon. But the cards that we have, wow. 10 of Cups, speaking to that home situation. Queen of Cups, and Strength. Now, these did all come out reverse, but I don't feel that like reverse energy right now. Matters of the mind, matters of the heart, matters of morality. What song does your heart want to sing? What are your true heart desires? Are you being brave enough to ask for what it is that you want? I'm seeing someone afraid to ask for what they want. Now, this could be to a partner. This could also be you being afraid to ask spirit, ask your spirit team, your guides, for what it is that you want, because you feel like you're asking for too much. But with these cards here, these are all very positive cards. You are allowed to ask for what you want, and it's perfectly fine. Whatever it is that you want, that's what you want. And you don't have to be ashamed about it. If you want, the 5,000 square foot home with the 2.5 kids, a little doggy, a white picket fence, if you want to be polyamorous, ask for what you want. What you want wants you too. With the Queen of Cups here, like I said, I feel like this is going to be a very full moon-esque new moon. I feel like this is going to be a very healing new moon. I believe Pluto is currently in retrograde. I know Saturn for a fact is in retrograde. So those two transits are wreaking havoc here in the US. I'm not even going to say what was yesterday, but you know, if you live here, you already know. There's also this emphasis on sound. In the Ten of Cups card, there's a little music note. And then with the Queen of Cups, the cup that is in her lap is actually a sound bowl. Like I said, there's also this emphasis on fire for this moon as well. Strength card is ruled by Leo energy. As you see, the lion is half of her face. Matters of the mind, matters of the heart. There's also a heart here. So like I said, dealing with healing mother wounds, healing parental wounds, petitioning spirit, communicating to your partner what it is that you want, what it is that you desire. Chakra points that are coming up: sacral, heart, as well as throat. Spirit, can you speak more about this family dynamic or matters of the home? Can you speak more on matters of the home? This new moon, like I said, marks the Cancer energy is cardinal, which means it's a leader, it's a trailblazer, going back to some of the things that I was channeling. It's trailblazer energy. You're moving into a new season, a new cycle, and you're leaving behind something. You're leaving behind hardship. You're leaving behind tension. You're leaving behind conflict. But please be careful of cycles repeating. See the infinity sign on her arm. Now, I'm not surprised that we do have a card here that speaks to drinking, because Pisces energy, first card out we had was New Moon in Pisces. Pisces are very susceptible to addictive behaviors. Now, that could be drug abuse or alcohol abuse. But the key to breaking any cycle, I don't care what it is, addiction, being with your twin flame, whatever the case may be, the key to breaking that cycle is realizing what put you on that cycle or put you in that situation in the first place. Because if you don't know what triggered you to do those actions, to behave in that way, to think those thoughts, you won't notice the pattern. And so when it comes up again, you won't know how to combat it. Like I said, you're on the brink of notoriety. You're on the brink of success. You're about to be recognized for your gifts, for the ways that you contribute to other people's success, for the ways that you have poured into others. Queen of Cups. You're about to be recognized for that thing, whatever that thing is, whether that's, someone giving you a shout out of some sort, whether it's on social media or them just like texting you out of the blue and finally speaking up and saying, hey, this is how you've impacted my life. I'm getting this sense of like a positive sort of interaction when it comes to this. Now we do have happy here. So the changes, the season that you're walking into, like I said, it's good. It's happy. It's a positive change. Okay. Now planning. I just said that someone could be reaching out to you and saying that this is the way that you've impacted my life. I feel like someone is planning communication. Spirit, can you tell us who is planning this communication? Now, these cards that I'm using right now are just regular old playing cards. I was raised in Chicago, but I am wholeheartedly a country, deep Southern girl at heart. So using playing cards for me really helps me tap into my ancestors and just makes me feel so at home. Spirit, who is planning communication right now? Who is planning communication? Whoever it is, they're very methodical. For a second, I got in a trance. See? Okay. But they have a lot to say. Shit. Eight of Cups. This is someone who walked away from you or you walked away from them. Wow. Six of Swords, Five of Swords. They thought that walking away from you was going to lead to their happiness, but it hasn't. And now they're going to come back and say, I recognize the role that I played in that situation. I recognize how I've impacted you. And I also want to recognize the way that you positively impacted my life. Spirit, can you tell us more about this person? Is there something that we need to be aware of about their energy? Is this person coming in with pure intentions? I don't know why I felt called to ask that question, because normally when people come back around, I'm going to take all those cards. When people come back around, I'm always skeptical, okay? I'm a Virgo rising, so I'm always skeptical of other people and their motives and what it is that they want. So let's see. King of Cups in reverse. This could be a previous partner who cheated on you. Could be a masculine energy. Death and rebirth in reverse. The nails in the coffin I just heard. So I don't think that if this is romantic, this person coming back to say those things to you is not Spirit saying, welcome them with wide open arms. Excuse me. This is not Spirit saying, welcome them with wide open arms. Don't be no damn fool. They've already exhibited the behaviors that you know you don't condone, that you don't vibe with, that you don't fuck with. You would have never done to them what they did to you. And so why would you let them back in your energy? I'm all for reconciliation. I'm all for forgiveness. But you don't forget, okay? Four of Cups in reverse. We're getting all these reversals. This person is coming back because I do believe that they genuinely recognize the part that they've played. They've had a lot of time and reflection. They've had some time away from you. You've had time away from them. But I think that in this situation, it's good to just, cut your losses at some point and move forward. Five of Wands in reverse. They really didn't see the vision that you had for the relationship, for the connection. And they felt this sense of inner turmoil, this sense of inner conflict about whatever it is that you all had between you. This could have been a relationship that was going in the right direction. Perhaps you had moved in together and then all of a sudden they were like, you know what, this really ain't working out. And now they're coming back being like, you know what, I recognize the fault in my stars. I recognize the error in my ways. I'm so sorry. I get the sense that they, beneath the surface, would love to be back with you, but they know that that ship has come and gone. High Priestess in reverse. They know that that ship has come and gone. And you know it too. So don't be no damn fool. Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is someone who was very in and out. They were very unsure, uncertain. And it's giving me unhealed vibes. So I don't think that this person treated you poorly because they, you know, have this vendetta against you or anything. I don't think that they were trying to intentionally fuck with your energy, but they hadn't done the healing work. And so it was really spirit saying, okay, y'all two not on the same page, so we're going to have to remove this block from your life. Because I get the sense that their energy being around you blocked some very important moves for you. And now you're about to finally see that powerful change, that powerful transformation. You're about to finally see the success that you were wanting when this person was in your energy field, but it couldn't come because they dusty ass Cheeto fingers was gonna mess up the tablecloth. Now what else did fail? Yep. We got Two of Diamonds. That speaks to that indecisive energy I was speaking to, like constantly going back and forth. Like they want to be with you, but they don't. They want to pursue something, but they want to be free. They want to experience being on their own for a little bit. They want to experience you in their bed at night, but they like spreading their legs too far. Like it's just giving this very confused energy. And you know what? You don't deserve that. You deserve somebody who's sure about you. This wasn't supposed to be a love reading, but it's clearly turned into that. We have 2 3s here. Not surprised. We have 3 of clubs and 3 of hearts. This to me confirms that this is someone coming back from your past. You can't have a broken heart from someone that you just met. This is somebody who you fucked with the long way, a long time ago. And they are planning, well, they didn't already planned it. They didn't already planned it. 3 of Wands or 3 of clubs is taking those steps, taking that action on the plan that you've already made. Talking again about that journey through the suit of the Wands. Now we do have another Queen of Wands. I'm gonna put that under the Queen of Cups right there. And then we do have Ace of Spades, which is 8 of Swords. So you could feel unprepared when this person comes back. When they finally speak up, you could feel kind of blindsided because you thought that, you know, you had moved on, you saw they moved on. I feel like I get the sense that you tried to be the bigger person about the situation and just, you know, cut the losses. But this definitely takes you by surprise. This could even be a friendship because two queens here. It could be, like I said, a romantic partnership, but it could literally be anything. I'm specifically feeling romance. We do have 2 feminine energies here, fire and water. So somebody could feel quenched by the other person, or like they felt like your energy was too much. This has been a rather interesting read. I was not expecting the reading to go this way at all. I thought it was going to be money related or something. Like, I don't know. I'm always shocked when love pops out in readings these days, because with these gas prices, it's just like, who wants to be focused on love? Can you fill up my tank? Asking for a friend. Okay, yeah, feeling blue. feeling blue. They're feeling blue because they recognize what it is that they did. They recognize the part that you played in their life. Spirit, can you tell us... Spirit, can you give the collective some advice on how to handle this person when they come back in? Can you give some advice on how to handle... Spirit ain't playing. Yeah, I said cut your losses. This person was karmic. And I don't want to say Spirit is telling you to ghost them. Maybe they ghosted you before. But you see the two masks in these cards. Deception. There's some sort of deception here. Some shit that you don't know from the past. It could be that they betrayed you behind your back and they never confirmed that they betrayed you, but they're coming back in to say, you know, I was being an ass back then and I just feel the need to like get this off my chest to clear the air, whatever. What other cards came? Deceived. Yeah, the mask about to come off, baby. And what is this? Golden Age. Now, the Golden Age was about Golden Age, Gilded Age. This is when they was dipping everything in gold, honey. They was trying to pass off pyrite for real gold. Now, if you aren't into crystals, pyrite is what they call fool's gold. So it looks like it could be gold, but it's not. Let me go get the piece of pyrite so that y'all can see. Pyrite that I have. This is also called fool's gold. Back in the day, I guess folks was looking for gold and they came across this and they thought they had found a child, but it's not gold. It don't even weigh the same as gold. Obviously. So yeah, there was some deception. I'm also getting the sense that like you could have, I don't know if the sound is good on that, but I'm also getting this sense of like you could have believed that this person was a twin flame or a soulmate or some other positive sort of connection, but they were actually karmic, and the deception speaks to how you perceive the connection to be. Spirit, do you have any other words of encouragement for those who are dealing with this energy? Do you have any other words of encouragement? Like I said, I keep getting this sense that like this moon is going to be intense and might feel like full moon energy. Whenever the moon is in a water sign, but specifically Cancer, emotions tend to run high. So I personally would say ground yourself. Make sure that you are walking in the dirt barefoot if you can. Spending some time meditating and contemplating, using your discernment, meditating and contemplating. Communication is key. And this is, I feel like this speaks to why this person could have been coming back in. Like, I get the sense that they just have all this stuff on their chest and they got this sense of like, I need to get it out. I need to say it. Like, I gotta get this off my chest. Five of Wands. Yeah. Just cut the loss. Cut the loss. Don't even try to entertain it. You know, if this is like y'all seeing each other somewhere randomly and they want to strike up a conversation, like y'all at the supermarket, the farmer's market, the store, whatever, and you know this person just wants to chop it up or whatever, like go ahead, let them get it out and, you know, go on about your day. Ain't no need in you trying to sit up there and, excuse me, oh well, we should hang out, you know, we should go get drinks or something. No, we don't got to do that. We don't got to do that at all. Five of Hearts, Five of Cups. Yeah, just cut the loss. Cut the loss. I actually have come to love Five of Cups because In the traditional tarot, when you look at Five of Cups, there's 3 cups that are knocked over, spilled. The milk is spilled, but there's 2 cups, so there's still some hope. So, no, I'm not saying that there's hope with this person coming back in because they're a snake. They a hoe. Don't let them back in your energy. But what I'm saying is the thing that you thought you were going to get with this person, it still exists for you. And it's still possible for you. So just cut the loss and move forward. 10 of Cups. Yep. You got 10 of Cups twice. 10 of Cups twice. What you want wants you. What you want is out there. And you don't have to convince nobody to give it to you. You don't even have to work for it because Spirit got your back. Spirit is like, look, I'm trying to give you all of this love. I'm trying to give you all of the support. I'm trying to give you the tea. But you sitting up here focused on Dodo Brain who mistreated you. Cut the loss, move forward. Cut the loss, move forward. Cut the loss, move forward, expand. Did I say something about Jupiter earlier in this reading? Jupiter is the planet of expansion. Jupiter rules Thursdays. So I know the new moon will be on Wednesday, but Thursday, if you have Jupiter in your chart heavy, like if you have a Sagittarius Jupiter placement or really any other fire sign in your Jupiter placement, I would recommend doing some fire magic. Fulfillment. The things that you want you. It's out there. It's possible. That expansion that you're about to experience, that 6 of Wands energy, that expansion, that success, that fulfillment, you're on the brink of it. And I feel like energetically this person can feel that, and they're coming in because they're feeling guilt, they're feeling remorseful. But that doesn't mean that you have to take them back home. And I feel like this is the perfect way to end this. Home and battle. So yeah, there's obviously some sort of conflict between this, the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Cups that came out. This deceptive energy, this karmic. I mean, you just got all these cards showing 5 of Wands again. You got 5 of Wands twice. You better wake the fuck up. You better not be no damn fool. You know what? 555. You could be saying 555 or any series of 5s at this time. Wow, we got 4 5s in this whole. Between all these cards, we got 4 5s. We got 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, and 5 of Wands. It's left up with you what you want to do. I feel like I'm channeling somebody's saucy ass grandma. It's left up with you what you want to do. But what I recommend is cutting the loss. Cut the loss. Matters of the mind, matters of the heart, cut the loss. Because the fulfillment is in moving forward. And that's the read, babes. All right, this reading was longer than I anticipated. So if you're a real one and you got to the end of this, leave me some white hearts. Do I have any announcements? Oh, yes, I can announce this now because, yeah. Okay, I am in the process of moving. I will be moving to Houston, Texas next month from Nashville, Tennessee. With that being said, I need to get rid of a lot of inventory because I don't want to take too much. I love packing light. I ain't no bag lady. So I have a coupon code for my shop. you can take 40% off literally everything in the shop except for readings, because I'm trying to get rid of the physical products. So I'll leave that in the description. I have smoke cleansing bundles. I have 7-day prayer candles. In addition to the 40% off, any orders that are $50 or more will get free shipping. So use this as an opportunity to stock up on some very necessary, essential ritual items. I've got a few like novel ritual items left. If it's sold out, it'll be marked that way on the website. But if you have questions or concerns, you know where to find me on a weekly basis. I'm usually hanging out on Instagram, but these days I've been hanging out on Twitter a lot more. I only have one account on every platform. I don't have two. If I ever create two, you will hear it from my mouth in a video. So all of my accounts are Soulful Sue, all one word, no underscores, no periods, no exclamation points, no nothing else. I generally do not message people first. I mind my business. So if you encounter somebody who is reaching out to you asking you, do you want a reading? It's not me, sis. If they're asking you for money, it's not me. I don't ask people for money. People normally just give me money. So don't get got in these social media streets. Stay safe, stay prayed up, use your discernment, cut your losses, mind your matters of the mind and matters of the heart. And I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.